we could probably book this under our first horror night in the van. Do you agree?
Yeah, I guess.
I think in the beginning of our van build, I made an explanation that I'm attracting water in any sorts of way, and we were really focusing on having everything sealed. So last night we finally arrived in West Palm Beach. We had this pretty awesome spot right by the marina overlooking the water, and we knew it was going to be rainy, but we didn't think anything of it. Bill woke up with a soaked pillow and a soaked mattress, and we realized it came out of these two holes, which the only possible explanation we have for that is the brake light. We don't have any openings in the roof or anything that we drilled in the back end that could cause water to come in here, so we'll try to fix the brake light today. So thank you, Mercedes, on that. And if you're a Sprinter owner, you might want to check that and just rather be safe than sorry and put some silicone on top of it, because we're trying to find some right now without having any sorts of tools with us, like
a ladder.
A ladder. Not entirely sure how we're gonna get up there. Maybe Räuberleiter?
Yeah, on my shoulders?
Yeah,
Probably.
something like that.
I think you can stand on the bed and actually like hold on to the roof rack, but it's kind of like one-handed.
I'll do that. Can I see your starboard finger? Okay, let's hope we're gonna find the right size. Is that what we need?
Mm-mm.
We got what we needed from the hardware store, but we weren't able to put it on because we're headed further south, which is honestly not the smartest, because there's a tropical storm, or is it a depression by now already? A tropical storm headed to the Florida Keys, and that's exactly where we're going right now. It's also raining right now again, not as bad as it was last night, but we weren't able to put the sealant on yet. So that has to wait a second here, and yeah, we'll touch base when we're in the Keys. Good morning. The early bird catches the worm. Seems like this week is all about water leaks. I'm gonna tell you more about it in a second. I'm trying to catch the sunrise here. We went out the past 2 days and went diving. I have this underwater housing for my camera that I got, I think, in 2018. It's held very well on multiple dives and snorkels and just surf sessions, and yeah, it held up really well. I've been taking care of it really well too, especially after it's been in salt water. And yesterday while we were diving, I saw that my settings on the camera kept being super messed up, and the camera or the video was way too overexposed. And when I tried to change it, I realized that water has gotten into the camera housing, which is the least thing I was going to deal with at we were not deep, we were like maybe 20 feet. While I'm still able to use my camera at the moment, I know that it's going to get deteriorated. Is that the word? Because of the salt. It's still early in the morning. Because of the salt water and the salt that came into my camera housing. Also, it's sitting in between my ND filter, so I have to find a way to take this apart in order to clean it in between, and to get tiny Q-tips to clean the entire camera. You judge if it's worth the shots. Look at what we were able to capture down there and see. Well, wish us luck to fix all the water leaks because the roof is also still not fixed. Oh. After we escaped hurricane number 1 in the Keys, we have another one heading for us right now. We already got back to Jacksonville. We still haven't fixed our roof though. We have no ladder with us, so this is gonna be our solution. A little sketchy, but it'll work, right? We're not exactly sure if it's the camera or the backup light who let the water through, so we're taking off both and sealing both of those areas, hoping that it will fix the leak. Fingers crossed. Oh my gosh.
See what I'm saying when you pull this one out?
Please open that. Gosh, let's hope I'm not falling. I made sure it's extra sealed so it's coming out of every single hole. Better be safe than sorry. Hope it's aligning. Pretty good job as always, I'd say.
Someone's calling me.
I mean, it's not looking bad, seriously. I think we can work with that. If it keeps us dry in there, I'm happy. Mostly Bill, because it was dripping off on your head, not on mine, so I think you're the happy one.
Thank you, baby.
It should do. We'll see. We've done better jobs. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna break a leg. I didn't break a leg. And my toes are not even tingling like they do when you jump off of high things. Earlier in the video I've mentioned that during our dives in the Keys my waterproof bag was not so waterproof, so I got these little wasteful mini micro brushes in the mail, and I'm going to start cleaning this beautiful camera now so we can keep delivering quality video content. We'll see how that goes. I have a mixture of half and half water and alcohol. The tricky part will be the filter. We'll see how clean I can get you. Well, the camera is pretty cleaned. The leak is taken care of. I think we can now start with our hurricane preparations. More about that in next week's video though. If you liked hanging out with us, stay for the ride and subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. Loki says hi too, by the way. We're happy the water issues are taken care of now, and we'll see you next week.